Is Dogecoin dead? This is a question many people ask me, and every time I can't help but think maybe it is. But, you know, we have to kind of zoom out, we have to look at the long term, and a lot of people will say if you didn't sell, you didn't lose anything. But at the end of the day, when this coin was pumping, when Dogecoin was really going parabolic and hit $82 billion on the market cap, this is when the whole world was shut down during COVID. And also, massive figures such as Elon Musk were actually tweeting about Dogecoin, and I don't believe he's really done much of that this time around. Obviously, we've got competitors like Shiba Inu now, Dog with Hat, Pepecoin, and Floki. But really, just looking at Dogecoin, I think a lot of that was anomalous, and a lot of this price injection was also anomalous. And if we look at what's recently happened between Doge, for example, if we look from January 2024, we can see Doge has gone up 193%, which is pretty good actually. If we look at the performance of Shiba in that same period, it did 425%. So we can see that Shiba is definitely the better performer here. It's got a lower market cap and it has realized more gains for holders. But the other important thing to notice here is this right here. Dogecoin is, when it got to its top in March 2024, it's still 70% away from the all-time high, whereas Shiba Inu was able to actually get quite close. It was 37, or a little bit more, 39% away from the all-time high. So Shiba Inu got a lot closer, and it just makes me think how much harder it is for Dogecoin to truly get back to those levels. And yeah, we've had a big correction. We've already had a big sell-off from this local high of 0.23, which felt great. We're now seeing a 57% correction on that. So I just want to talk about the price and things with this particular coin. We can check the RSI to help us kind of gauge whether it's a good buying opportunity. We can see we're actually really hovering around quite a big area of support and resistance. Many times before we had lots of swings of impulse and then corrections into this sort of 10 cents phase. So it's quite a lot of psychology linked to this area as well. If we look at the weekly RSI, I think buying Dogecoin makes more sense around that 40 RSI. We've not seen an oversold Dogecoin in terms of a 30 RSI for 2 years. For over 2 years, we've not seen the relative strength index of Dogecoin come down to these levels for over 2 years. I think it will happen in the future bear market, and that will be a very, very key area to be dollar cost averaging into. If we look at the daily time frame here for Dogecoin, we have indeed hit oversold a few times on the RSI. So a few times it happened. It actually happened earlier this August as well. So do I think Dogecoin is kind of dying out? I think the hype is certainly dying out because there's better competitor meme coins out there at the moment, although it is a big staple meme coin. Obviously a lot of Ethereum whales hold this coin. But it is kind of the barometer of meme coins at the same time. It just doesn't have the same ROI it used to. For me, Dogecoin is just one of those meme coins that are absolutely safe to buy into during the winters. So when the price comes down to this kind of rectangle that I've just drawn, this white one, this is effectively where you want to be buying. You don't want to be buying at the top. You don't want to be chasing the green with Dogecoin. That's not the correct strategy for Dogecoin. Dogecoin is one you buy in the winter, you forget about it, you let it run, and then eventually you'll get a rip and you're going to be the one that held the bag from the bottom, effectively protecting you from becoming exit liquidity. So this is one of those things that you also have to kind of think about with Dogecoin. Big market cap means diminishing returns because the market cap is large, and also Elon Musk and COVID and stimulus checks are not here to help support that anymore. If you also kind of look at threads like "Is Dogecoin dead?" from a year ago, people were just talking about holding and buying and how it's investing long term. But people aren't really looking at fundamental factors such as the circulating supply, the fact that more coins can be issued and go into circulation and effectively dilute the value of each token. So instead of looking at the price all-time high, we need to actually look at the market cap all-time high. And I guess there's not really been too much token dilution, but it's one of those things to look at. But also no one is mentioning those things: COVID, stimulus checks, Elon Musk. And to me, that's just very obvious that those things were really creating a price increase that just didn't feel natural according to the market conditions at the time. It's just no one had anything else to do, right? But yeah, guys, so Dogecoin, I think it's an interesting one. I wouldn't really be buying it right now, if I'm honest. I wouldn't be aping in with my entire sort of portfolio savings or liquidity. If you guys also new here, please smash the subscribe button and also consider becoming a crypto legend or a patron. The link is down below if you want to grow your portfolio. This one, look, bunch of trading signals. If you want an abundance of information, resources, education to help you achieve time, location, and financial freedom, check out my Patreon down below. We've overhauled all of the services, so hopefully they're much better now. Lastly, if I say one more time, I'm going to shoot myself. I did it. Anyway, Doge 2014, look at this. $448,000 has been raised for this meme coin. It's an ICO. It's a meme coin that effectively hasn't gone live yet, but it's all about celebrating 10 years of the existence of Dogecoin. So we were talking about Dogecoin, and I thought it'd be relevant to put this one in here, as it's not a coin that is yet trading live on DEX or centralized exchange. It's got a large stake to earn platform as well attached to it. If we look at the staking over here, this Web3 widget indicates 1,300% per annum, which is absolutely insane, and you're going to get 5,707 Doge 2014 tokens per Ethereum block, which is again really generous. This ecosystem is all about celebrating Doge 2014. It's an ERC20 meme coin, so you have to connect your MetaMask wallet or your Web3 DeFi wallet of choice. Basically, it's a hot wallet. And once you've done that, you can convert either Ethereum or Tether into your Doge 2014 tokens. One Doge 2014 is 0.000031. And when we look at the tokenomics, we can see that the price will be listing at 0.00034. Now, there are ways to reduce your entry. You can see here that they've got some VIP statuses. So, for example, if you bought $10,000 plus, this would drop the price to 0.000017, which would give you a 2x at launch. So they're doing that with the airdrop over here. You can see if you buy a certain amount here, the airdrop will happen as follows. At $500,000, there's going to be an airdrop. 2% of the total will be used to buy Dogecoin, and then it'll be like Dogecoin being airdropped as well, which is really cool to see. So looking at Doge 2014, another angle of this, it really depends on what you're buying and how much you're buying, and this will change the amount of tokens that you're receiving, and it will change also as a VIP buyer what your rewards and holdings are. So if you basically get more, you're going to reduce your average entry price. You can see here, look, starting price 0.00028 and the VIP price is 0.00024. Launch price effectively will be 50% higher. So it could be a good way. If you like Dogecoin and meme coins in general, this could be a good sort of alternative to Dogecoin, of course, with a lower market cap. It's not doxed or KYC'd or anything, so always do your own due diligence. Never risk more than you can afford to lose. You can see this one's got 100 billion total tokens, and it does look pretty cool. So look, a bonus calculator. If you bought, let's say you bought 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That makes 1 million coins for $312. Your bonus will be 100,000 coins. If you bought 10 million for $3,000, you're then going to get 30% of those as bonuses. So there's a big opportunity to get some large sort of quantity of free tokens with this one. But yeah, high risk, high reward play, guys. Please don't risk money you can afford to lose, because we don't know the future. Lastly, before we go, MEXC are doing great things right now. Their maker fees, taker fees are lower than ever. So if you are buying crypto, accumulating, whatever you're doing with crypto, leverage trading and all that, make sure you use MEXC or KSEX. I'll link these down below because they're my favorites. And if you want to get bonuses on your trading journey, my links will enable you to earn free crypto, and you'll also save money over time with some of the lowest fees in the crypto markets. KSEX is awesome because you don't have to KYC, you can remain anonymous and withdraw up to 20 plus Bitcoin per day, which is fantastic. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you soon. Subscribe to my channel if you want to hit your crypto goals this coming bull run, and let's see what happens with Dogecoin. Comment down below what you think will happen with Dogecoin, because it's hard to know what to feel for this one right now. 10 cents is not bullish. Really does not feel bullish. Anyways, see you soon. Have a great weekend. Peace.